Statistics from the National Credit Regulator show that up to 10 million South Africans are severely in debt and could benefit from debt counselling. Ian Wason from Debtbusters is with us in studio to give us some more figures and explain how South Africans can better manage their money. Ian, thank you very much for coming in this morning. And fittingly after the national budget speech last week, which we'll touch on a bit later. But first of all, according to a World Bank report, South Africa is the most indebted country in the world. Now, this is 2015. Still the case?
I'd say it's worse now. So I think we've probably lengthened our lead in terms of the most over-indebted consumer debt a nation in the world. So different from sovereign debt, government debt. This is purely how much debt that consumers have, looking at the serviceability of their debt. So how much of their net monthly income goes towards debt repayments. That's the big problem.
So South Africans more cash strapped than ever. What are some of the main reasons?
I think there are a number of reasons, but certainly the one that underpins everything is the complete lack of financial literacy. They're very bad at teaching school children anywhere in the world how to manage your money, what's a budget, the perils of credit cards, etc., etc. But at least in more developed nations, your parents would have had a bank account or a credit card or a mortgage. So you would have got that sort of education at home. Whereas certainly speaking about our client base, the majority of our clients are, I would say, first generation banked. So they didn't get that education at school or at university. Employers are still very bad at giving financial education to their staff, and they didn't get it at home. So they don't understand the perils of it. They get a job, they get an income, and the next thing they do is they take out a loan or get a credit card or a store card and everything like that. And I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with debt. It's just there's a big difference between good debt and bad debt. So good debt, buying a house, you're effectively taking a mortgage on an asset and paying that down over time. Buying a reasonably priced car that gets you to work so you can earn more money, or borrowing money to start a business, slightly riskier, but it's still good debt. Bad debt is borrowing money to buy a new pair of shoes or pair of jeans, or even worse, to sort of keep up with your monthly expenses. Then you're on the sort of debt spiral.
You guys have recently launched a campaign highlighting the debt problem in South Africa. Tell us more about that.
So we went for quite a hard-hitting campaign. We've been in operation for 10 years. We've helped 50,000 consumers. But really, those consumers come to us for help. They've got to be looking for us to find us. And we thought it was high time that actually we went above the line and did a TV ad. There were lots of discussions internally as to what that ad should look like. Should it be, me walking around the office with a telephone saying, call me now and I'll sort all your problems out? Should it be a sort of friendly, soft ad of, don't worry, it's not the end of the world, we can help you? Or what we ended up going for was quite a shocking ad, quite hard hitting, and it really revolves around debt being a virus, effectively that creeps and grows every moment, every hour of your life, if you're not controlling it. And it's I think the ad reflects that also it's not just people going out and spending money like crazy and living beyond their means. It's because of life, Children are expensive, buying a house and maintaining it, crashing your car and paying an excess on your insurance. Life happens, you accumulate debt. Unless it's managed properly, it can really take over your life. So the ad shows the sort of the debt numbers growing over the person over the course of a year. And then probably the most horrific is it starts growing onto his son. And that's really the sort of, the penny dropping moment. And really our tagline is just right at the end. It says, we can help.